So I just finished a project for Alan, who is, if you don't know, a massive Back to the Future fan. He has tattoos of Back to the Future, and recently he even bought a DeLorean, and this is the work that we just did for him. Alan's website and his brand has quite a lot of personality. They're called Growth Gorilla. They use this neon gorilla as their logo, with a little pink squiggle under keywords, and this is their existing logo. So this is what we were given as like their branding. Basically, we wanted to copy the styles that have been developed in their website. And what we were sent was this presentation in Google Slides, which you can see. Needed a new template. It needed to better reflect Alan's personality and his love for Back to the Future and 80s films. So it was a really good challenge for us. So let me quickly fire up and show you some of the slides that we created. I wanted to really emulate his branding from his website, because the dark black background looked really good and his logo is punchy and neon. So our template itself was quite simple, and we really let the content do the talking, and continued with his pink and green neon effect and carried that out through loads of his slides and just tried to make it clean and punchy. But this is the bit that I'm really excited to show to you. Part of his slide dividers are Back to the Future DeLorean shots with his gorilla branding and neon color scheme. And then we further developed an 80s film themed slide divider. So we got some from E.T. there, my favorite, Cocktail, a few others that you'll recognize, Ghostbusters, and loads of different 80s films as slide dividers. And we just thought that this was not only a really good representation of him and his brand, but also it's like a really interesting talking point. And he can customize these slide dividers depending on who he's presenting to, who he's pitching to. You know, we finished it with a couple of different sign-offs as well, links to his website, all hyperlinked in PowerPoint. So at the end of every meeting, I present back the template, some of the work we've done, just kind of explain some of our designs. So coming up next is some footage from that final meeting. It was a really fun job for me to work on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Different to my normal stuff because of you, because of your personality, and because of your love for all things 80s, and for you wanting to put that into your brand. Like, for me, that is quite an unusual challenge and something that I just thought, oh yeah, I want to do this. And I wanted to get like hands-on myself and get stuck in. So what you can do in PowerPoint is just very quickly do a save as. Have you ever done this?
I try exporting it into a PDF. But,
so you don't need to export, you just need to do a save as and then choose PDF.
All right. Yeah.
So that is a really quick and easy way to create your documents that you can then send to people, because it will massively reduce the file size. It'll embed all your fonts and make it very, very easy for you. So here we go. And then, can you see my Zoom slide? My Zoom. Yeah, so I'm in Zoom options now. So I can just, it says like, what virtual background do you want to use? And you can just click, oh, let's add an image. And then I go to my desktop and I go to your files. And then that's the folder that PowerPoint created, and it put all your slides as JPEG. So I could, I could very quickly say, right, I want to present over slide 5. I have to mirror it. And then you've got your slide as your virtual background.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, you might want to do it, with that, I'm kind of sitting in the way of your text, so it's not the best slide.
Yeah, you can do it.
But maybe slide 1, it's kind of funky. And it's just so easy with PowerPoint, and because you've got all your templates styled, it's like really quick and easy. And you could produce a version of your presentation, like let's say you're moving into video presentations or online presentations. You could actually produce a version where you move all your content kind of into this zone.
Yeah.
And then you've got all your branding, and your branding is so distinctive and it's such fun. I just think it'd be really cool, like it'd be memorable. I'm going to upload your presentation. I'm going to go for the process one. So yeah, what it now allows me to do is resize myself.
Nice.
And then, you know, you can choose the size that you want to be. And most people, when I say this to them, they go, yeah, I want to be small. I want to be small on my own screen.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too big. And now, can you see, I don't know if you get to see this here. I don't think you do, but what I'm looking at, it says slides 1 of 25. So I now have your entire deck. And just with one quick click, I can go through the entire deck.
Yeah, I'm basically seeing the slides on the big screen, and on the small screen, it's your face with the background slide.
Yeah. So it hides the next button to you guys. But I know that I've got 25 slides in this deck that I can flip through. So classic example. I want to group that as one object. I have this already set up, and this is called your quick access toolbar. So there's certain things that I do loads, and one of them is grouping and ungrouping. I think if you've used any other kind of like desktop publishing or Illustrator or anything like that, you know about grouping. Big objects into one. But you can put them all here. So if I was to put these like out of alignment, right? And I quickly want them aligned, I'd say, right, align them in the middle. And then I'd put this one here, and then I put this one here. But I know that they're not perfectly aligned. I say, right, now align them, distribute them vertically. So it just puts equal space in. And you get to that toolbar with this little menu here. Okay. And it's called Quick Access Toolbar. And what I do is I customize it with all the things that are really useful PowerPoint commands hidden quite far into the menus. So if you become like a power user, you need to group, you need to align. The other ones I use are setting transparent backgrounds. But
because right now I don't have any of those in my toolbar, so those need. So
time for me to stop sharing, and then you share yours. Let's have a quick
Okay. Yeah, these.
That's okay. That means yours just hasn't been set up. So you hit that drop down menu, and then you go to more commands, and there you go. Now. These are what it calls the popular commands, like bring to the front and send to the back are really useful. So if you click bring to the front,
and then send it.
That's it. And then send to the back, I think was higher up the top, wasn't it? Oh no, it's further down. Is it now alphabetical? Send to the back. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
So that just allows you to, I'm sure you know, use your layers a lot quicker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The one that says line objects.
This one,
yeah. Because that.
So what does this do?
Yeah, and then if you save that, and now go back to your, let's have a quick look, back to your toolbar. Yeah, that's it. So those will be highlighted when it's relevant. Like when you've got objects to bring to the front or to send to the back, that will come up. And then when you need to align, now if you click on that alignment, that last button that you added, it will give you all of the options.
Oh, right.
Yeah, cool. So that's a pretty useful quick access toolbar tip. On this shape fill, these are your template colors. These are your correct colors that have been embedded. So these are the ones to use. Underneath it automatically gives you tints of these, but you'll start to dilute the powerful branding if you use too many tints. I recommend that you just use your theme colors, which is this top line.
Yeah.
Wait to see you present him with some of these slide dividers. I'd love to see you at a DC event and people go, what? He's got Back to the Future on his PowerPoints. And I'll be like, yes, mate.
Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah. I love these.
Cool. Good stuff.
All right.
Yeah. Well, mate, it's been a pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure to work with you. You're a really sweet client, and it was quite nice to go backwards and forwards on video as well, and then to finally chat. So yeah, man, if there's anything you ever need,
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. As I said, it's been probably the most effortless experience that I've ever had. I mean, I didn't have to do anything. You guys just understood what I wanted and got it right. So it's cool.
Thanks,
It's
man.
really cool.